Day 37 of 75 hard today. So since it's a rest day, I told you guys yesterday, we're doing another whiteboard video. Instead of a how-to video, I'm just gonna give you what I would do if I had to restart my lifting career. Pretty much if I got to talk to myself at 17 years old and tell him everything that I know now, this is what I would tell him. Number one is gonna be doing a warm-up / stretching throughout the week. This is one of the most fundamental things of all sort of physical exercise, lifting, whatever sport you're doing. You need to warm up or stretch. Your body's really not in the prime state to go crazy. Whatever you're doing, whether it's chest, back, shoulders, warm up the muscle group. Warm up the surrounding muscle group. In the description of this video, I have something called the Natural Lifter's Guide. I have a full stretching routine, exactly how to warm up before the gym, and I give a lot of stuff in there that I can't really cover in this video. You know, I'm not gonna turn this into just a stretching video or just a warm-up video. This is just like a really good piece of advice. And there's nothing challenging about doing a warm-up or doing a stretch. You just have to get yourself to do it. You know, you feel like it's a waste of time. I promise you it's not, especially your shoulders and your back. If you're not warming these up before your lifts, dude, you are really risking an injury. And you have one body. You cannot just get a new pair of shoulders that are gonna work perfectly fine. Same thing with your back. You know, why risk it if you can just do a proper warm-up and a proper stretch? Of course, these things are gonna take time to do, but I promise you it is worth your time. All right, number two is check your ego. All right, check your ego at the door before you go into the gym. If I could really go back in time, this would be the number one thing I tell myself, because I suffered a back injury right in my first 6 months of lifting. I was doing a barbell squat and I had no spotter. I was really trying to hit like 225 for a certain amount of reps. And I just didn't have it in me. It was not in my system, bro. My body wasn't capable of doing that. So what happened was one of the discs in my spine slipped and it caused a lot of fucking pain. Something that I recently was able to just get over within the last few months. So that's been something I've dealt with over a period of 6 years. Trust me, you don't want to have to go through that. Check your ego at the door. The actual weight that you do during your sets, nobody cares about. If you're really lifting because you care about your health, then you shouldn't care about the weight. You should care about, is the rep being done the right way? And am I going to see a return on investment by doing it this way? Yes, you're going to enjoy your time in the gym way better if you can just check your ego at the door. You're going to get stronger, you're going to progress. If you stick to a plan that works and you stay consistent to it, you're going to see progress over time. Right? It's just like the stock market. You're gonna have dips, you're gonna have highs. But overall, when you look at it at a long enough period of time, it always goes up. That's what it's like to be a natural lifter. So don't take the huge gambles, don't take the risks, because it's a really low risk to reward ratio. You don't wanna throw your back out. You don't wanna throw out your shoulder. So just check your ego at the door. Number three is support. Now this can go in a couple different directions. This could mean watch educational content, get support, get knowledge, really educate yourself on the topic. Kind of what you're doing right now. You're just watching an educational video. This is a form of support. Another type of support would be asking people questions, talking to the guys in the gym who clearly know what they're doing, finding someone who's been doing this for a long time and they can give you their own experience and feedback. That type of support is like, it's going to save you time. You're not going to have to make the same mistakes you would as if you tried this completely on your own. Find someone who knows what they're doing. Ask them questions, even if it's the biggest guy at the gym or someone who clearly knows what they're doing. Like I said, you're not gonna waste your time doing something like this. It's only gonna set you up for having a really solid foundation, something that will take you far into the future. I hope you're not lifting just because you wanna get jacked quickly. You should wanna be doing this for the long-term plan, something where in the next 10, 20 years, you're still gonna be in the greatest shape of your life. Seek support, right? I even hired a bodybuilding coach when I did my bodybuilding show. Even though I know what I'm doing, I wanted to learn from a professional, someone who's coached guys on stage multiple times. He's coached Olympians. I knew I was gonna learn something. And sure enough, I did. I've become a better coach myself because now I know things that I didn't. That's why having the right support can take you far. But really, yeah, this is, if I had to restart my lifting career, these are the three most important things I would tell myself. And don't forget, there is a full stretching guide and a warm-up guide. It's called the Free Natural Lifter's Guide. It is the link in the description of this video. Thank you guys for making it to the end of day 37. We'll be back with the gym vlogs tomorrow. Got a nice upper body lift, so it's gonna be a good day. Other than that, I'm gonna do my second workout of the day, which is going to be a stretching routine. I hope you guys were able to get some value from this video. You know, don't take what I said here lightly. Don't say, oh yeah, I'm still going to just walk right in the gym without stretching. I'm still just going to, you know, I'm still not going to stretch at all on my rest days. Yeah, I'm still going to try to PR every time I go in. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. Be the guy who's in the gym while he's 40 and 50 years old and he's giving the younger guys advice because he did it the right way. So yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.